Got another tool to look at today from INNOVA. This is their 3380 inspection camera. Let's open it up and take a look. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. I just got this inspection camera sent to me from INNOVA for this quick little unboxing and review. These are also referred to as Borescopes or Endoscopes. The model number here is 3380. First, let's open it up and see what comes included. We've got a quick start guide here. We need to add some AA batteries, attach the camera cable. It's got 6 LEDs at the end of the camera. We can change the brightness or change the orientation of the camera. And it looks like it also comes with a 1-year warranty, and it also has US-based technical assistance if you need any help with anything. It comes with a hook, an inspection mirror, and also a magnet. Looks like this little sleeve right here slides over the end of the camera, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. So it says we need to add some batteries first. Pop these in and put it back together. And then we'll attach the cable. Now on this end of the cable, you can see there is a little flat spot or a little cutout. Once you line that up, just slide it all the way on, and then we'll thread the cable on. Just make that snug. Now this cable is 39 inches long, which makes it really ideal, I think, for working on cars, because when you have something, for example, I've got some that are 100-foot cables, and it just really gets in the way. This seems like it's just long enough, and I like how it's semi-rigid. You know, you can change or bend the angle and that will stay. But let's go ahead and turn it on and see what the image looks like. So to turn it on, you just press and hold the power button. And that's the image it's giving us. Let's kind of bend this down a little bit so we can see what's going on over there. Pretty good image of the dart. And the interface on here is pretty straightforward. You do have the ability to rotate the camera or change its orientation just by pushing this button here. See, it's got like the little circle with an arrow. Press that and it flips it. If you press it again, it flips it the other direction. Now it's upside down. And then it did another 180 and flipped it reverse upside down. This, of course, is the correct orientation for how the camera's sitting right now. Now this button right here changes the screen brightness. So just press that once and it gives us this bar right here. It says brightness. These arrows on the same buttons will turn the brightness up all the way or down on this side, just depending on what you're looking at. Maybe leave it right about halfway. Now we also have this button down here for the LED lights. I'm gonna put my hand out in front of the lens here and you can see that that light is on, but we can change how bright it is. So if I push the up arrow and make that all the way bright, well, we can also turn that down. Right now the light is off completely. I'll leave it about halfway for what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a demonstration of the inside of the engine of my Dart. Now the home button will also take us to a couple other options here. We can change the contrast. We can go all the way up or all the way down with those same arrow selectors. And then if we hit the home button again, it goes to color. You can change the depth of that color or how deeply it picks up colors. If we drop that back down, it kind of washes it out a little bit. It turns to a little bit more of a gray. So I'll probably leave that about right about there. A little bit more than halfway, looks pretty good. And then the home button again will just take you off of that menu. And then just hit the power button again and that turns it off. Well, I've got the hood up on the Dart. Let's go take a look real quick and maybe pull out a spark plug and see what the inside of that engine looks like. Now this is my 74 Dodge Dart. I've done a little bit of work to it, but it's been a while. But you can see right now I've got a couple of these plug wires pulled off because we're working down on the fuel pump. I've kind of been putting this off for too long and I'll probably get working on this here again soon. But I just wanted to pull out one of these spark plugs. I'm gonna pull out this number 2 spark plug. Now this engine is a little unique and it's got these spark plug tubes that come out with this little rubber seal along with the spark plug. We need to guide the camera all the way through that wall and into the cylinder in order to take a look at what's going on in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to hold this nice and steady so you can see the image and you can see how clear that is. See, because of the LEDs, it lights up that area and I can see clearly that threaded hole where the spark plug goes into. And let's just go all the way into our cylinder. There's the piston right there. You can even inspect your cylinder wall and take a look at this. That's a valve right there. Pretty nice image. That's nice and clear. Now I'm going to come down below. Because I have the fuel pump out, I can even come down inside here and take a look at that lobe that drives the fuel pump arm. You know, we can inspect that for wear or anything like that, and you can even turn that a little bit and take a look at some of the other cam lobes as well. Pretty impressive. Now, another thing that you can do is, for example, if you had a stuck lifter or a bent push rod, you might even be able just to pull off the oil cap here and take a look inside the valve cover. So let's try that. Now here you got to be careful. You don't want to hook this on anything. See right there, there's our valve spring. See, there's the rocker arm. And there's our push rod. You can really get a good visual on this stuff. That is super sharp. And then let's take it on out. You can see there are so many uses for this. I mean, there's so many things, so many areas on an engine that you can see into that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. But let's go ahead and put that spark plug back in, and then we'll head over and wrap this up. Well, that's pretty much it. You can see that this 3380 inspection camera is super easy to use. It's very intuitive as far as the controls, and I love this semi-rigid flexible cable. You can just kind of set the angle, and it really makes it easy to control. Now, I didn't show using any of these additional tools or these little add-ons. There's the magnet, and this would allow you to pick up anything, you know, that you drop down in an area. I'm just showing that it is magnetic. It picks up the other piece here, which is a mini 45-degree mirror, so that it would allow you to see, maybe for example, in the cylinder, that would have allowed me to look up a little bit to see the top of the combustion chamber and maybe even take a look at those valves. And so if that was something you wanted to look at, this would be a nice little add-on feature. Also have a little hook tool. For example, if you dropped something that was non-magnetic, you can also put that on the end with this little sliding collar, and that would allow you to pick something up that you dropped. Not sure the proper way to attach this, but that looks like that works right there. The uses for this are really countless, and I don't mean just when working on cars. I mean around the house, you know, inside walls, if you need to inspect some plumbing or electrical or find something inside a wall or something that even rolled under a bed or under a large piece of furniture, this would be super helpful. Not only because you'll be able to see what you're looking for, but you can also grab it with the hook or the magnet. This would also be a nice handy tool to take with you when inspecting a vehicle for purchase. You'll be able to tell if the engine is sludged or if it's got a lot of carbon and deposits built up from lack of oil changes over the years. You know, I have looked at a few vehicles that ended up being sludged and the motors went bad. This would have helped because you could slide that under the valve cover, take a look, and at least get an idea of what you're getting into. That's pretty much it. Just want to say thanks to INNOVA for sending this to me for this quick little unboxing and review. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. And of course, I'll get a link in the description where you can pick up the 3380 inspection camera for yourself as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.